Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly, back to post a quick video here. A little quick VC cheer to everyone out there. I'm back to post a really quick video response to Laura, her 150 subscribers contest. As always, I want to start off by saying first and foremost, congratulations on the 150 subs. I thought it was kind of interesting that you said, you've been in the VC about 3 or 4 weeks now, and you're up to 150 subs. And I've said this a number of times. I know I've mentioned it in a number of other video responses I've done to subs contest, but one of the things that I was very fortunate with was to be one of the first, people here in the VC before the VC was the VC. And so it just never slips my mind when I hear, Laura say something like, I've been in the VC 3 or 4 weeks, I have 150 subs. I just sit there and go, gosh, I remember the days of the pre-VC when you were lucky to get 150 views on your video within a month or 2 months, much less, getting to 150 subs. So, I don't know, that's kind of a feel-good thing to see where the VC has come and, to hear Laura and others share stuff like that. So, very, very cool. Congratulations, you deserve every single one of them. And I know I speak for a lot of people when I say it's great having you in the VC. Definitely an asset to the VC. So just wanted to kind of go through her 2 questions, and I think I will answer the second question first, because I'll probably need to move the camera for the first one. So let me do the second question first. And the second question was stuff you can't get enough of, things you've been listening to and all of that so much recently that they never go back to the proper spot where they're supposed to be on the shelves or whatever else. And that was actually kind of an easy question because like one thing I have in my place, I have a 2-bedroom place to myself, so it's plenty of room for me, but not a huge place. But even in spite of that, I have like one stereo system set up here, kind of right by my little processing station, one in the center of the room where you see me shoot my videos all the time, one on the far end, which is kind of my main, TV area, my main listening system where I have my Marantz and everything, and then there's also one in my bedroom, and then I have a mini system in my bathroom. So I have like all these little stereo systems set up everywhere. So basically all I did with that was just kind of went to each one and picked up some of the stuff that's been sitting there for quite some time. I've been listening to it as I wander around the house. So that actually made it kind of easy. But let's start off first and foremost here with this one, which listens in the background. I'm sorry that light's coming through the window there, but this is Neon Indian. Definitely been listening to this one quite a bit. This hasn't been in its proper place in quite some time, especially in my bedroom. I've had it in there listening to it for a long time now. I do have the vinyl as well, but for some reason I tend to like listening to this one on CD more. I don't know why, but so that's one that's been out of place for quite some time. This is one that's been out of place for probably a month or so, and I went to see these guys in concert. I think I just mentioned this in a video. Maybe I did. I think I did. But I mentioned this in a video a little while ago. I went to see Ted Nugent, Styx, REO Speedwagon. And for whatever reason, since that concert, I have not been able to stop listening to, not even REO Speedwagon as a whole, but the song Don't Let Him Go. I cannot stop listening to that song. I don't know what happened at that show, but that just became like the REO of all REO songs, and I have no idea why. They did open their set with it, so maybe that kind of initial, coming out, whatever else, but gosh, I cannot stop listening to that. So this hasn't been in its proper place in quite some time. Let's see, what else we have here. These next 2 have been in my bathroom for a long time. Again, I have no idea why, but it's just where I've been listening to them. Psychedelic Furs, Mirror Moves, which has my favorite song by them, which is A Ghost in You. So that's been in my bathroom for quite some time. You can see maybe a couple of water splashes there from the sink. And then the other one that's been in there for a long time, Luke Bryan, Tailgates and Tan Lines. again, I don't know, it just kind of made its way in there a while ago, and I've been listening to it quite a bit, and it's just been in my bathroom for a number of weeks now. Then the last two that I would say have been out of place because I can't get enough of them. Got Disintegration by The Cure. This one's also been in my bedroom for quite some time. Just been listening to it a ton. Has definitely one of my top probably 3 favorite Cure songs on it, which is Pictures of You. And of course Love Song is on this one too. And I do not have this on vinyl yet. I so need to get a copy of it on vinyl, but just haven't run across one and all that good stuff. So hopefully sometime in the near future I'll get that in my vinyl collection. I would really like to have one of those. And last but not least, this one's been in my bedroom too for a long time. This has probably been out of place more than any other CD or album in my entire collection. And it's George Jackson, Don't Count Me Out, the Fame recordings. And if you're not familiar with this, and again, I think I just kind of know most of the surface stuff. I haven't really kind of, investigated, if you will, and really caught up on it. From what I understand, though, he was like an incredible songwriter. Like, he wrote a bunch of great stuff for different artists. And at some point in time, he just kind of stepped out in front of the mic, if you will, and just recorded some stuff. And it kind of got shelved, just never really got released. I think he had a few singles out, like maybe 1 or 2, but not much more than that. And again, for someone who really knows, correct me if I'm wrong, I just kind of have the surface story. But again, from what I understand, he maybe only had a couple of singles that got released. And so they finally put out all these recordings that they had, and oh my goodness, you talk about just some freaking incredible material sitting on the shelf for all these years. I mean, if you are an Otis Redding fan, a Wilson Pickett fan, a Benny King fan, I mean, anything down those lines, Sam Cooke, you will love George Jackson. I cannot believe they sat on this stuff as long as they did. And a good way to kind of check it out, to get a feel, look up the song Search Your Heart. Search Your Heart by George Jackson. Just one of the smoothest R&B grooves. Great stuff. So again, this one's been in my bedroom for quite some time and listening to that a lot. So that would be my answer to your first question of things I can't seem to get enough of, and CDs and stuff that have kind of been out of place. Don't tend to leave my vinyl out of place as much. For the most part, usually when I'm done with it, I tend to put that back, so I didn't have a lot of those laying around. I guess I'm always more worried about damaging that than CDs or whatever. But moving on to the second question. Your crap stacks. Show your crap stacks. Which is a term I never heard before, but it's so fitting for what it is. And it so belongs on a t-shirt too. I mean, that was one of the first things I thought when I was watching that video was, I would love to have a t-shirt that says, show me your crap stack. I mean, that would just be totally hilarious. I can just imagine the number of people coming up to you going, what's a crap stack? But of course, we in the VC, we'll know exactly what's going on. But yeah, show me your crap stack. So, yeah, I think we all have crap stacks. I don't tend to buy a lot of lots of albums, so I don't tend to run into a bunch of junk, stuff that's just like shredded and ripped up. For the most part, that doesn't even make it into my house. Matter of fact, a majority of the stuff I have in my crap stack came from the one lot I did buy, and it was someone that came into the store. They were trying to sell this box of stuff, and the guy was like, yeah, we don't really need this, we wouldn't really make an offer. And she was like, I really don't want to carry this back. And I was like, well, I kind of browsed through it really quick, and I did see about 6 or 7 pieces in there that I thought I wouldn't mind having those. So I said, I'll give you $10 for it if you. She's like, fine, if I don't have to take it home. So I gave her the 10. I ended up finding maybe 15 or 20 decent pieces, and including some African music that was really good. And then the rest just kind of became a majority of what I have in my crap stack here. So that's what most of my crap stack is made out of. And I really have 2, I guess, crap stacks, if you will. Again, considering I don't get a lot of damaged stuff in. I have this one, which is stuff that I really don't care about whatsoever. Maybe one day it'll become artwork or whatever else. But a good chunk of it is actually in decent condition. It's just stuff I don't really want. or don't have albums, just the covers. Then my other so-called crap stack is really more of what is a trade stack. Stuff I don't want in my collection, already have in my collection or whatever else, but it's just kind of where I throw all the extra stuff and eventually it gets traded or sold or BCLT or whatever the case may be. So those are kind of my two crap stacks, if you will. So I will give you just a really, really quick tour, if you will, of my crap stack, and we'll kind of go from there. Alright, let's see here. Let me turn the light on so we... And actually, if you wouldn't have brought up this thread, I totally forgot this was even down here. But it's this box right underneath my processing station, which is really my crap stack. And I won't go over everything that specifically, but just kind of flip through here really quick, let you guys see what's there, just in case someone's interested in some of this stuff. Again, I don't think no album in that one. Just a lot of, like I said, this is just kind of just stuff. You know, that's Convoy, no album in that one. Even in great condition, that one should be in your crap stack. Like, what the heck? What are people thinking sometimes? I'm not sure why this one is in here too, but I know I already have a copy of this. I guess just an extra one, a little bit of wear there on the upper spine, but still, again, just doubles I have that I don't need anymore. And so this kind of gives you a little bit of an idea about what's in my crap stack. Commodores. No album though, so that is my, maybe you say my crap stack, which again normally just sits under my processing table there. And then my other, again, not quite crap stack, but again, just all the stuff that I don't want in my collection, just need to get rid of in some way, shape, or form. And maybe I kind of use this too as a things I have for, you know, trade or stuff people may need or whatever the case may be. So here's my crap stack of cassettes. And again, most of them are in good condition too. It's just don't need them, so I won't go through all of them there, but just kind of flash them really quick. Little Moody Blues there. See a little Alice in Chains, Eagles, Supertramp. Some more. Sorry if there's too much light in the glare there. So this gives you an idea about my cassette crap stack. So Lord knows Easy Does It's not crap, but then you got Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. And so again, that's kind of my cassette crap stack. And then you have this one here. And this actually has some, you know, even movies I need to get rid of, like, you know, The Matrix. And this is Friends, the best of season 1, 2, 3, and 4. A little Back to School, Porky's 2, a few 45s in here. Only one CD right now. And then, so you got the Doors there. Again, in decent condition, just don't need it in my collection. Same thing with the Zeppelin, good condition, but don't need it in my collection. Same thing with the CCR, same thing with the Zeppelin 2. Live at Leeds, good album, but no inserts. Spring Break's in good condition, so are all of these. This Dawkins does have some wear down there. Temptations, a little bit crackly. Dr. Hook, a little bit of noise, but not too bad. Again, just stuff I don't really want. Don't need that Kenny G, all is in good shape. Little crackly on the Santana. Jordan isn't, the play is good, but spine is kind of ripped there. Firefall, Mags hooked me up with this, but the record was cracked, so good cover, bad record. Melvin's is in good shape. Coltrane, this one really pissed me off too, because I got this at a really good price at a show, like $3, and the vinyl looked great. I mean, if I pull the vinyl out, it looks like it's in VG++ condition, but it has so much noise in it, can't even stand to listen to it. So figured I would hold on to this since the cover's in great condition. Hopefully I'll find a good copy of that sometime soon. Ozzy Osbourne, Ultimate Sin. Cover's in good shape. It plays really well. Plays really clean. Plays really clean, but does have a little warp to it that made me get a new one, so I upgraded my copy. Souls of Spain, all these play okay. This is the same as that other Coltrane. Cover's in great shape. Record looked really clean, but played with a ton of noise, so I need a copy of Coltrane Plays the Blues. And then here, albums are good, but water damage. Album good, but water damage. These two albums are really good. They play very clean, but of course the water damage on the cover. My first lesson when moving into this new place: set up my turntable by the window, left this sitting on the turntable, sun came over and warped it. Ticked me off. So plays good, but it's pretty warped. So anyway, that's kind of my other little crap stack here. And usually for the most part there's something usable in this crap stack, whether it's, like I said, holding on to good covers or stuff that's good for trade or whatever the case may be, but I still consider this my throwaway box over here. So anyway, there you go, VC and Laura. Again, congratulations on the 150 subs. Glad I got a chance to jump in and do a video, and I will be looking forward to your 500 subs contest. Alright, take care, VC. We'll talk to you soon.